and gentlemen, the show is about to start in 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Partner tonight. We are live on Twitch as we get ready for SUW action here on Tuesday night's main event. Hello everyone, this is Dagger Mo in the booth, and tonight we have a huge tag team main event. Money Incorporated will be here to take on Fergal Stack and a partner. And we know that DX has been bought off by the $1 Million Man and will not be here to back Fergal up. And if he can't find another partner, DiBiase will choose one for him. This is what will happen in the main event. Could Fergal find himself in a 3-on-1 situation?
The following contest is scheduled for one fall and is for the Women's Championship.
We're kicking off the action with the Queen of Cosplay Championship. Determined to not let that happen tonight, or after winning the championship. Lahna's taking her time, letting Faelitzia soak in the sight of her 6-foot frame and realize what a tall task she has ahead of her. We're all set for a knockdown, drag-out fight right here in Tuesday night's main event. Lahna Kane is such a formidable opponent. No one has gotten the best of her yet. Could it be Faelitzia here tonight, taking out the monstrous Lahna Kane?
Introducing the challenger from England, Carl E. And her opponent from the edge of reality, she is the women's champion, Kane.
Lahna Kane with a confident expression on her face. Only fitting for the champion. Here we go, title on the line. Who will be the queen of cosplay? Okay, with the right hand, but Lahna ducks. Into the corner she goes. Lahna just crushes her with a clothesline in the corner. Right off the bat. Now Lahna. Elbow right to the back of the head. Lahna has this one well in hand early on. That's a series of headbutts. Faelitzia's down. Look at the power of Lahna. Just deadlifting Faelitzia into the air. The military press. Lahna with just no regard for her opponent. She better be concentrating on winning this match. Can't underestimate Faelitzia. Not one bit. Faye. Taking it to Lahna. Lahna just too powerful. Nice armbar takedown. That's what Faelitzia has to do, is get Lahna down on the mat. Now she's going up top. Clutch it to the outside. And the queen is down. Faelitzia better be careful. She can't win the title out on the floor. Lahna just lifts her into an overhead backbreaker. She can't get the submission out there. She can do a lot of damage to the spine of Faelitzia. Faye breaks free. Russian leg sweep around the concrete. This one dissolving into a brawl right from the get-go. Lahna with a nice running neck breaker puts Faelitzia down. Oh, drop toe hold. Faelitzia with a lot of momentum on her side. After getting those wins recently here on Tuesday night's main event. Oh, she misses the knee drop. Oh, but she takes Lahna down. She's trying another neck breaker. This is Faelitzia's chance. She's got a guillotine choke on Lahna. Very effective hold, but Lahna just powers her up. Just slams Faelitzia to the mat. Lahna going to work on the knee. Once again, showing off that strength. Deadlifting Faelitzia right into the air. That's a bad landing for Faelitzia. There's a set and spike from Lahna. Well, here it comes. She has Faelitzia up. The Kane madness. Lahna with the cover. There's the 3 count. Lahna Kane remains the queen of cosplay. What an impressive display by Lahna. You can't take anything away from Faelitzia either, but Lahna is just so powerful and dominant. I get the feeling she could be holding on to that title for a while.
Here is your winner, and still Women's Champion, Kane.
It's Winner Lizzie. Felicia's tag team partner is here to get some more of Lahna. Shit's a nice exploder. Oh, it looks like Lana's getting out of dodge. She is still the queen, but you know Lizzie would love a shot. We'll be right back after this break. Welcome back to Tuesday night's main event, as we still have a full night of action ahead of us, and of course I'll be facing Money Inc. in a tag team action later on. But unfortunately, what DiBiase said was true. He has paid off DX to stay at home, and they will not be here to back me up tonight. I've yet to find a partner, but I can only imagine who DiBiase would pick for me. They will definitely not have my best interests in mind, so if that happens, I'm going to be in trouble tonight. So I'm going to ask around, try to find someone to tag with me. In the meantime, let's go back to the ring. We've got tag team action heading your way as the disciplinary committee is in the ring. The team of Seifer, Almasy, and Raijin is here. And they're set up to take on members of Seed coming up. Here comes the team of Zell, Dincht, and they're debuting Irvine Kinneas.
367 pounds.
Zell is a seed from Balam Garden, and Irvine started off as a member of Galbadia Garden. He has become good friends with Zell, Squall, and the rest. He's here to back up Zell tonight after that uncalled for 2-on-1 attack Zell suffered back on March 19th. Zell and Seifer have a big issue going on, and Seifer couldn't take the fact that he lost to Zell. Now he has the chance to avenge that loss in tag team action right here at Stuck Up Stadium. Here we go. Seifer Almasy starting it off against Irvine Kinneas. Irvine immediately takes down Seifer. Some nice wrestling from Irvine for a change. The DDT. There's the tag to Zell. Zell can't wait to get his hands on Seifer or Raijin after what happened on March 19th. Seifer hits a gutbuster. He's going to make the tag to Raijin. Now Raijin going to work on Zell. The tag back out to Seifer. The team that does part of command make quick tags. That's what you gotta do to succeed in tag team wrestling. And Zell with the cover. Only two. A nice springboard forearm that put Seifer down. Now Irvine tags back in. Knee right to the midsection. Irvine trying to take away the wind of Seifer. Seifer with a kick to the head. And a springboard drop kick. Nicely done by Seifer. And a back suplex. Seifer showing off his own wrestling skills as Raijin comes in. Raijin going to work on Irvine. As always, Fujin in the corner of the disciplinary committee. Gotta watch out for her. Irvine. Elbow to the head, but Seifer with a cheap shot. Raijin with the boot. Planted in the chin of Irvine. Going for a suplex. Irvine blocks it. Hits one of his own. Irvine Kinneas, very impressive so far here in Stuck Up Wrestling. Raijin with a Superman punch. Taking down Irvine. He makes it to tag Zell. Spear from Raijin. Just cuts him right off. But Zell has him up. Nice spinning punch. Zell putting those martial arts skills to use. Rolls Raijin through. Super kick. Zell just mocking Raijin's taunting from earlier. But misses the tornado kick. Comes on over the top and Raijin hits the floor. Raijin kicking the leg of Zell. Bringing it back to his corner. There's a tag to Seifer. Double team action coming up. Drop toe hold and an elbow drop. Seifer, nice butterfly suplex. Zell's not finished yet. Zell has Seifer by the throat. He's got him up. Meteor strike. That could be it. No. Seifer kicks out. Zell got caught. Seifer locking up the legs. Curb stomp. Zell could be out. Now Seifer has him hooked. Hits the fire cross. He knocks Irvine off the apron so he can make the cover unobstructed. That's a 3 count. That will be all. Seifer gets the pin on Zell once again, just like back at War Games with the fire cross. See Irvine tending to his friend. But Seifer has a chair. Oh, he just waffled Irvine with it. There's Raijin. They're both going to town. Another unprovoked attack by the disciplinary committee, but nonetheless, they were victorious tonight. That was uncalled for. There are your winners. We'll be right back after a word from our sponsor.
Promotional consideration paid for by the following.
Mentos, the fresh maker.
Casey Diaz.
Dagger will be back with you here in Tuesday night's main event as Miss Casey Diaz heads to the ring. Casey was not here last time, but was certainly watching after that vicious attack on her sister, Sweetheart Allie, by a woman they have been friends with for a long time. Sherry Stacks betrayed Allie in front of the world. We understand Allie is still home, recovering, both physically and emotionally, from that attack. Her sister, Casey, wanted Sherry in the ring to get payback on behalf of her sister. Officials were quick to sign this match here tonight. Here comes Sherry, who we understand is now insisting on being called Sheryl Smax. This is a new look and a new attitude after what happened last time. Sheryl has claimed that she did what she did because Allie never supported her when she was facing the Queen Cosplay Championship. I felt that Allie abandoned her when she was needed most, when Sheryl was getting screwed out of the title back on March 19th. Obviously, that was all in Cheryl's head, as Allie was never anything but supportive of her and Sweet Snacks. Sherry just snapped, becoming the Sheryl persona. Well, Sweet Snacks is done now, and now is the era of Sheryl Smax here in SUW. Casey taking it to Sheryl right off the bat. Nice Hurricane Rana. Not only does she want payback, but a win over the former Queen of Cosplay would be a big win for Miss Casey Diaz. Sheryl goes to the eyes. Big right hand. Now Sheryl taking control with a knee to the face and a cover. Only one. Sheryl going up. Flying body press, taking down Miss Casey Diaz. Casey has to be outraged after what happened last time between Sheryl and Sweetheart Allie. Casey was friends with Sheryl too before what happened. Now she was here to defend the honor of her sister and take down Sheryl. There's a butterfly backbreaker. Sheryl with the cover. Only one. Miss Casey Diaz is so resilient. It's going to take a lot more than that to put her down for a 3 count. Into the corner goes Casey. Sheryl has her. Just drives her right into the turnbuckles. And Sheryl Smax in control. Well, Casey has her. Rolling release suplex. There's a cover. Only one. Sheryl trying to create some distance. Sends Casey into the corner. Once again, driving her head first into the turnbuckles. Sheryl may no longer be popular with the fans. This new attitude is working for her. She takes down Casey on the outside. Casey with an enziguri. Gets a Sheryl right in the temple. Off the ropes. Drop kick right to the knee. Sheryl very confident here tonight on Tuesday night's main event. Well, Casey was going for something, and Sheryl just drop kicked her right in the face. Casey hit it that time. Sheryl's down. A big forearm. DiBiase showing her athleticism. Going to work on the neck of Sheryl Smax. Here comes Casey. Nice drop kick. And Sheryl's all caught up in the ropes. This will be Casey's chance to finish her off. Casey just dumps her face first under the mat. Point of the elbow right to the back of the skull of Sheryl, and again. As Casey Diaz trying to build some momentum. Overhead belly to belly suplex. There's a cover. Oh, again, Sheryl kicks out at one. Showing resilience of her own. Showing why she was a queen of cosplay. Casey looking at a submission. Trying to make Sheryl give it up. That'll certainly make Sweetheart Alley happy. How about Sheryl counters? Over the top rope goes Casey. Sheryl drives the knees into the midsection. Just like she did to Sweetheart Alley last time. Sheryl going to work on Casey. Double stomp. Sheryl is going crazy here with the offense. Rapid fire. I miss Casey Diaz. Casey may not be able to take much more of this. Sheryl attacking the joints, the elbows, the knees. And of course the rib cage, that double stomp. The right hand sends Casey down. Casey, kick to the head. Now's not the time to pose. She got caught by Sheryl. Now Sheryl has her up. Sheryl crash. She's going up for that double stomp. She comes with the double shot, and she hits it. Now Sheryl with the cover. And that's it for Casey. Sheryl picks up the win here in Tuesday night's main event. You know Sweetheart Alley is watching at home, feeling disappointed in this outcome. I'm sure Sheryl hasn't seen the last of Casey or Alley for that matter. We'll see what happens when she returns to action.
Here is your winner,
We've got our main event coming up after the break. We'll be back in just a few minutes. It's time for our main event here at Stuck Up Stadium. As the team of Money Incorporated get ready for tag team action.
The contest is a tag team match set for one fall. On the way to the ring at a combined weight of 508 pounds. Eyes on S and Ted DiBiase Money Incorporated.
The $1 Million Man Ted DiBiase and Irwin R. Schyster are three-time former World Tag Team Champions. Fergal Stack has a tough road to hoe tonight, no matter who his partner is. We understand that he still has not been able to find anyone to team with, and that DiBiase has made a selection for him. I can't imagine any partner doing the $1 Million Man's bidding is going to be on Fergal's side. He may be in for a rough night. We still don't know what the $1 Million Man's game is, since getting a financial stake in SUW. Does he really want Fergal to be the $1 Million Champion? And why all these tests?
And their opponents, first, from Dayton, Ohio, weighing in at 225 pounds, Unbreakable Fergal.
Fergal looks as ready as he can be tonight, not knowing who he's teaming with, if that person will truly be on his side. Fergal Stack is not one to back down from the challenge. He's been humoring DiBiase with these tests to see if he was worthy of being the $1 Million Champion. It's only a matter of time until he's had enough, and that could be tonight. And we're about to find out who DiBiase has picked to be what will either be Fergal's partner or the third man in a handicap match tonight. Oh no, not him. The Macho King, Randy Savage, is going to be Fergal's partner. And we all know what happened over a year ago, and Savage teamed with Fergal the last time.
Sarasota, Florida, weighing in at 239 pounds, Macho Man, Randy Savage.
Savage teamed with Fergal a year ago, only to betray him in the middle of the match. There's been a mutual hatred ever since, and now Savage is back in SUW as his most selfish and vile persona, the Macho King. This has to be bad news for Fergal, as there's no way Randy Savage is going to want to help him win this match. I wonder what his price was for the $1 Million Man to buy his services for tonight. He might be doing this for free just to mess with Fergal. Here we go. This is a tag team match, but I'm pretty sure Fergal's on his own. He just suplexed IRS. But we know Fergal's going to give it his best shot against Money Incorporated. Fergal's just wearing down the taxman. April 15th wasn't that long ago. Well, IRS set over the top rope. Looking a little worse for wear already. Luckily, not only as a tag team partner, but an ally in the corner of Fergal with the Macho Kid. IRS with the knee. A swinging neckbreaker. Irwin R. Schyster is a superb technical wrestler. See, it's a backbreaker. Of course, he's been known to slug it out as well. Nice clip the world slam from Fergal. Looks like he thought about making the tag, but thought better of it. Now Schyster, another backbreaker. Just shot Fergal face first into the turnbuckles. Now making the tag to the $1 Million Man, Ted DiBiase. The man who bought into SUW after his tax problems earlier this year. How about Fergal? Finally getting his hands on DiBiase. DiBiase, another superb technical wrestler. Showing Fergal what it's all about, the money. That's the lesson he's trying to teach Fergal. So he just stops him in the midsection. DiBiase going up. He's usually more of a grounded wrestler, but the high risk paid off. There's a cover. Only two. There's a swinging neckbreaker from DiBiase. Makes the tag back to IRS. Fergal missed the elbow. Into the ropes he goes. Collision, no one goes down. World's decking IRS. A Hurricane Rana. Fergal going for the tag. Oh no, not again. Savage once again walking away from Fergal just like a year ago. I can't believe this. Actually, I can believe this. He just abandoned Fergal. He's being double teamed by Money Incorporated. Come on, ref. We gotta take a break. We'll be right back with the conclusion of this matchup. We're back here to tonight's main event. It's Fergal Stack, essentially in a handicap match against Money Incorporated. After the bought and paid for Macho King Randy Savage abandoned him. We see more double teamwork from Money Incorporated. DiBiase goes to work on Fergal. A step over toe hold applied. Fergal can only take so much more of this before succumbing to two superior technical wrestlers in IRS and Ted DiBiase. He's giving it his best. Neither the face of Schyster. Fergal going after DiBiase. There's a suplex right on the apron of the ring. That's the hardest part of the ring, in case you didn't know. But IRS is waiting for him. Knee to the midsection. Somersaults Fergal. IRS with the cover. Only one. Fergal still has some fight left in him. IRS bringing Fergal back into his corner. Tag to DiBiase. Down across the arm. Well, DiBiase locking in the $1 Million Dream. He's looking to put Fergal out. No, he just threw him down. DiBiase's trying to send a message to Fergal Stack. Oh, and here comes the Macho King. He's back in the ring. The bought and paid for Macho Man. Wait a minute. Savage taking it to DiBiase. He wasn't bought off after all. Savage sending DiBiase into the ropes. Elbow. This is what is going on here. We saw Savage abandon Fergal earlier, but now he's back. He's taking it right to the $1 Million Man. Into the corner goes DiBiase. High knee. And the Macho King just choking with his boot. Savage was here to compete after all. Now Savage getting back in the corner as Fergal gets back in the ring. Taking down DiBiase. Into the ropes. Knee to the midsection. Now Fergal looking for the win over the $1 Million Man. He's had to get the adrenaline flowing, seeing the Macho King come back out and attack DiBiase. Once again, Fergal, the flying forearm. Under the corner, there's a tag to the Macho King. Some double team work of their own coming up. Now Savage, the legal man. He goes right to the eyes of the $1 Million Man. And here comes IRS. But Savage takes down with a clothesline. Savage is a house of fire. Oh, he's going up. Can we see the world famous flying elbow drop? Yes, he hits it. Now Savage making the tag to Fergal. He's going to let Fergal get the win. Nice German suplex. IRS is in trouble. Fergal with the head scissors. IRS manages to escape. Showing that technical acumen. IRS breaks his way free. Sends Fergal over the top rope. Oh, wait a minute. IRS just decked the official. That'll be the disqualification. That's it for this one. On Money Inc., the team of Fergal and Savage is brawling in the middle of the ring. There's complete chaos out here. Savage and Fergal are our winners. They're still fighting it out. It doesn't look like it's going to stop anytime soon. What a Donnybrook we have on our hands. We need officials out here to separate these men. We'll be right back to wrap things up. Well, well, well. Did you enjoy the match tonight, DiBiase? I just showed you firsthand that you throw a stone at a man who throws bricks. You and Schyster knew you couldn't beat us, so you took the easy way out. But that's okay, because no matter how many tests you put in front of me, I'm not participating anymore. Whether you really want me as your $1 million champion or not, I will not be given a championship I didn't win. I want to earn everything I get, which is something that someone who can buy anything he could ever want doesn't seem to understand. You think money is the only thing that matters. Well, let me tell you what matters. Your personal health, your relationships, your passions. Making a lot of money is a great accomplishment and an admirable goal. Money may be a thing, but it's not the only thing. And that's the message I'm sending to you. So keep testing me, DiBiase. You're going to find out. You're going to find out. Thank you for joining us tonight on Tuesday night's main event. We've got wrestling games coming up after the break, and we'll be right back. Okay, we're back here in Tuesday night's main event. We'll play some more story mode in WWE 2K23. I think next time we'll be ready for some to give WrestleCrust a real shot. So that'll be next time. But right now, let's get the game started up. Okay, that was weird. Okay. All right, Bailey. What do you have to say?
You were supposed to lose.
And you were supposed to be better. This might be a good time for some introspection.
Thanks to you, the energy drink company is ghosting me. If I lose a sponsorship deal, you're going to owe me a lot of money.
Bailey, I'm not the one who lost the match. And I'm also not the brand rep who's not calling you back. Or the brand rep who just sent me 2 cases.
What? They sent some to you?
Looks like there's a new hot spokeswoman.
This is ridiculous. We're getting back in the... Wait a second. Did you say hot? They didn't send you the hot ones, did they?
No. Maybe.
They sent you 2 cases of the Extreme Force? Extreme has 5 X's. Those extra X's make it extra hot. This is a travesty. We're getting back in the ring. I'm getting my sponsorship back. Those are my cases. Mine.
And yet they have my name on them. If you'll excuse me, I've got a match against Indy Hartwell, and I'd like to get extreme beforehand. Unlike you, I plan on making my new sponsors proud.
That was complete gibberish.
Impressive victory. Level with me, though. You're always great in the ring, but seemed like something was different. What got into you out there?
My new sponsor's energy drinks. Are you sure there wasn't any contact info on the cases that were dropped off? I want to thank them for making me unstoppable.
No, nothing. I was actually gonna tell you. I've been trying to keep an eye on your cases, but someone's gotten into your stash. There's almost an entire case missing.
No, that's just me. They're pretty good once you get used to them. No address or anything?
What? You've got to at least slow down on these things.
I'm fine, Tom. Fine!
Okay, geez, don't bite my head off.
Sorry, I'm probably just irritable because I'm thirsty for more delicious energy. Maybe I'll try posting to see if they'll send me some more drinks, or at least tell me how to thank them.
What is this story?
LJ, how much of those energy drinks have you had? You've only got 2 cans left. You need to lay off this stuff.
I'm sure another shipment will arrive soon.
Maybe or maybe not. Do you even know who this company is?
What's to know? It's free and it's for me. Whoever's behind this company has great taste, though the drinks do kinda taste like motor oil.
You're gonna drink more of it before your next match, aren't you?
Of course I am. I'm drinking both cans. Then I'm going out there and earning myself another case or 2. Bailey's not gonna know what hit her.
I hope you know what you're doing.
the following.
Thanks for coming.
Of course. I'm ready to win some singles gold. But what was so sensitive that you didn't want to talk at SmackDown?
I've been thinking. I want to make sure that your singles run is a success. I want to manage you.
That's great!
And you need to distance yourself from Ava.
What?
I've been watching your matches. You're the real star. If you drop the baggage, you're sure to get a title opportunity. Besides, you know that tag team partnerships never work out in the long run. It's only a matter of time.
I know people around here turn on their partners like there's something in the water, but tag team partnerships can work out sometimes. Look at the New Day.
And how long collectively has any of them been a singles champion?
Okay, I see what you're saying, but I'm not sure if Ava is a problem. Molly says management has been really happy with our tag team reign. I'm sure she'd let me pursue the SmackDown Women's title, too.
Molly. Fitting you'd bring her up, considering she's a great example of why tag teams don't work out. I'm speaking from personal experience. You know what she did to me.
Everyone knows, Justine. Molly turning on you in the middle of the ring is a classic WWE moment.
So then everyone knows she's a snake. A snake who has yet to book you in a championship match, despite all the work you've been doing. I wouldn't be surprised if she's holding you back on purpose.
My relationship with Molly is different than yours. Molly's been helping me. Listen, I'll talk to her. I'm sure if I ask, she'll set me up with a championship match.
We'll see.
Hey, I was actually looking for you. I wanted to talk to you and Ava about planning your next tag championship defense.
Representing the division as the tag team champions has been great, but I actually wanted to talk to you about a singles run. Isn't there still one open slot in the Fatal 4-Way for the SmackDown Women's Championship at Day 1? I'd love to have that spot.
You and the rest of the roster. Besides, you're doing a great job as one of the tag champions. Might not be best to split your focus right now.
I hear you, but I've been working harder than the rest of the roster. When am I getting an opportunity?
Just have some patience.
I'm beginning to wonder if there's something to what Justine was telling me.
Excuse me?
I'm sorry, but I have to bring it up. Justine is convinced that you have some ulterior motive against me because of your history with each other. She thinks that since you betrayed her in the ring, I shouldn't trust you.
Seriously? Betrayed her in the middle of the ring? Do you really think that's all there is to the story?
It happened on Raw, Molly. You turned on Justine during the middle of a match. Everyone saw. Are you going to tell me that didn't happen?
No, I did that, but geez, don't believe everything you see on TV.
What's that supposed to mean?
I only turned on Justine because I caught wind that she was trying to turn on me. She was politicking with management backstage to get them to break up our tag team. She was so convinced she was a single star, she was prepared to throw me under the bus. But then I found out what she was up to and beat her to the punch, literally.
That's what really happened?
Listen, as far as I'm concerned, this is ancient history. What incentive do I have to lie to you now? And I'll be honest, it didn't end that badly for me. Turning on Justine? Let's just say that making a move like that in WWE is one hell of a statement and lets everyone know you mean business.
Wow.
Like I said before, I don't have any ill will towards your aunt today. Enough ancient history. Let's talk about your next tag title defense on SmackDown. And I'll think about putting you in the Fatal 4-Way at Day 1.
I guess we're never going to have a conclusion to the riveting energy drink saga.
The following contest. Here are your winners, and still WWE Women's Tag Team Champions, Miles, Pine, Cindy, and Ava Moreno.
Hey, did I hear that you and Ava are defending your tag titles at day one?
Actually, I'm trying to get into the Fatal 4-Way for the SmackDown Women's Championship.
Oh, my mistake. That would be great for you.
Hey, can I ask you something? How did you make it work with the rest of New Day when you went after King of the Ring?
What do you mean?
They didn't resent you?
Resent me? They supported me. Just like I supported Kofi Mania and Big E when he won Money in the Bank and the WWE Championship. When one of us wins, we all win.
I guess I get that.
You know what they say. The whole is sometimes greater than the sum of its parts. And being in the New Day is all pluses. You can take that math right to the bank.
Hey, Sean, any chance I can pick your brain for some advice?
Sure thing, kiddo. Always down to help.
How do you know when it's the right time to make a big move, even when it might go against company plans for you?
Are you asking me as WWE VP of Talent Development? Or as the Heartbreak Kid?
Right. Definitely as HBK.
I'll be the first to say, not to take anything too far. You don't want a reputation for having a bad attitude. Believe me, I know.
I see.
But sometimes sticking up for myself, we'll call it that, worked out for me. When I was in a tag team, I leaned on my partner to make more of the decisions. Then one day, in a barbershop, I stuck up for my own interests. That was the beginning of a new chapter in my career.
So, what's the answer?
I don't know, kid. I'm just an old-timer waxing poetic about the past. But whatever you're thinking or doing, make sure you consider the consequences. On all sides.
You've had some interesting experiences with a tag team partner.
What kind of conversation starter is that? Hello, Sonia. How are you? There. I helped.
Sorry, I just have some stuff on my mind. But with you and your partner, do you regret turning on her a few years ago?
No.
Because...
I'm sorry, are we having a heart-to-heart here? No, I don't regret it. You know when my career really started to take off? When I stopped playing nice, and I started looking out for myself. And honestly, ultimately it worked out for her best interest too.
The following contest is a tag team match set for one fall and is for the WWE Women's Tag Team Championship. Introducing the challengers, Shayna Baszler and Ronda Rousey. And their opponents, they are the WWE Women's Tag Team Champions, Miles Hine, Cindy, and Ava Moreno.
My road to WWE hasn't been like most. Ever since my debut, I've had advantages simply because of my family. I know that. And you, the WWE Universe, has accepted me sometimes because of that, and sometimes in spite of that. Then there's Ava Moreno. From the very beginning, Ava has put me down for who I am, even as she used it for her own benefit. Ava, I pulled you up with me onto main event. You even had the gall to make me work for it, even though it was my name getting us a match. You took advantage of me, Ava. Our whole partnership, which you weaseled into, might I add, was never about being a real team. It was always about you using me. I realized that at day one, when you were reaching out of the ring trying to use me again. And so I made a decision. I'm not apologizing for who I am anymore. I've already dropped the dead weight. But tonight, I'd love to introduce the WWE Universe to my new manager. Someone I think you already know.
eventer. Do you really think Hogan or The Rock got ready with the rest of the roster? Being on top means asking for or taking exactly what you deserve. As your manager, I worked it into my rider.
You mean my rider?
Sure, whatever. Anyway, are you ready to talk next steps, or do you want to get settled first?
I'm ready to be champion. Let's go.
Great. I talked with Molly and set up an opportunity for you. A match against Charlotte Flair. Your move against Ava worked. They now see you as a singles competitor who can hold your own against a WrestleMania main eventer. Prove them right in your match against Charlotte.
You got me a match with Charlotte? I'm impressed.
Of course you are. I don't mess around.
LJ. Little Justine. That nickname's even more fitting now that you're working with the only thing that got you into WWE in the first place. Did you really think that after what happened between us, I was going to just sit back and stay quiet? You and your aunt must be stupider than I thought. I never weaseled my way into anything in my life. You approached me for a main event match. When we first teamed up for the Money in the Bank match, I not only ensured our victory, but then I had to practically drag you out of your comfort zone so that our cash-in wasn't doomed to fail. I will admit one thing, though. When you turned on me, I was kind of impressed. I didn't think you had it in you, LJ. Thinking for yourself for the first time in your career. But what I realize now is that you had just went back to having your aunt do all the thinking and work for you. So if I've got to fight with both of you, fine by me. You were always nothing more than a knockoff copy of her anyway, little Justine.
Okay, we'll continue this some other time, and we'll find somebody to raid. Okay, I guess we'll raid Ari. She's playing the best game ever made, Final Fantasy VI. So we'll go say hi to her. I will catch you all later. Thank you for joining me tonight. We'll be back another time.